Egg prices may reach record high this year despite Trump's promises to lower grocery costs. The cost of eggs has been a growing concern for many households, as it is a staple in most American diets. The rising prices are not just a minor inconvenience, but a significant strain on the budgets of families across the country. Don't hold out hope for lower egg prices this year. In fact, you'll probably be paying more, according to predictions from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The USDA has been closely monitoring the situation and has released several reports indicating a steady increase in egg prices over the past few months. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's price outlook, egg prices are predicted to increase about 20% in 2025, compared to about 2.2% for overall food prices. The USDA attributed the rise in egg costs to the highly pathogenic avian influenza or bird flu outbreak, which has caused a strain in supply. This outbreak has led to the culling of millions of birds, significantly reducing the supply of eggs and driving up prices. The price hike is not sudden, as eggs cost 36.8% more in December 2024 than in December 2023, but were still below peak prices from January 2023, according to the USDA. The outlook says retail egg prices climbed 8.4% in December 2024 and continued to experience volatile month-to-month changes. This volatility makes it difficult for consumers to budget for their grocery expenses, adding to the financial stress many are already experiencing. The ongoing bird flu outbreak and inflation are attributing factors to the price increase in egg shortages across the country, officials said. The combination of these two factors has created a perfect storm, leading to unprecedented price hikes and shortages. The average price of a dozen eggs was $4.15 last month, according to government data. This is a significant increase from previous years and has led to widespread concern among consumers and policymakers alike. Meanwhile, Democratic lawmakers criticized President Donald Trump's inaction to help lower prices at the grocery stores. Despite President Trump making promises to immediately lower the costs of groceries if he were elected to office, his slew of executive orders in his first week did not specifically address the high price of food. This has led to frustration and disappointment among those who were hoping for relief from rising grocery costs. Your sole action on costs was an executive order that contained only the barest mention of food prices and not a single specific policy to reduce them, the lawmakers, led by Senator Elizabeth Warren and Reverend Jim McGovern, wrote in their letter. You have tools you can use to lower grocery costs and crack down on corporate profiteering, and we write to ask if you will commit to using those tools to make good on your promises to the American people. The letter highlights the urgency of the situation and calls for immediate action to address the rising costs of essential food items. The rising cost of eggs is just one example of the broader issue of food inflation that is affecting households across the nation. As prices continue to climb, it is becoming increasingly difficult for families to afford basic necessities. The government and policymakers must take swift and decisive action to address this issue and provide relief to those who are struggling to make ends meet. The situation is further complicated by the ongoing bird flu outbreak, which shows no signs of abating. As long as the outbreak continues, the supply of eggs will remain constrained and prices are likely to stay high. This is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach to resolve, including measures to control the outbreak, support for affected farmers, and policies to stabilize prices. In conclusion, the soaring egg prices are a symptom of larger systemic issues that need to be addressed. The combination of the bird flu outbreak, inflation, and lack of effective policy measures has created a challenging environment for consumers. It is crucial for the government to take action to mitigate these issues and ensure that essential food items remain affordable for all Americans. The coming months will be critical in determining whether these challenges can be overcome and whether relief can be provided to those who need it most. The American people are looking to their leaders for solutions, and it is imperative that those in power rise to the occasion and deliver on their promises.